Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It's your boy Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is cryptocurrency. I wanted to shoot a quick video on some ICOs for you guys. Actually, I'm going to do one ICO per video. They're going to be pretty quick. Give you guys a chance to kind of get familiar with them. You know, in the cryptocurrency space, we always say that you want to be diversified, just like any savvy investor. They're diversified. They're not just into one space, right? They're not just into commodities, or they're not just into real estate, or they're not just into oil, and they're not just into gold and silver, right? They're into different things. They have a diversified portfolio, and that's what you want to do, in my humble opinion, in cryptocurrency, and that is what we have done. And so we want to talk about some ICOs now. Primarily, we talk about the lending platform space, and I decided to start doing some ICOs only because we realized that, look, our first big hit in cryptocurrency was with an ICO. And so we want to kind of let you guys know that, kind of take you on our journey as well. These are, I'm probably going to do 3 to 5 videos on these ICOs, and I'm going to participate. And I know for sure in 3 and probably in all 5, but I got about 10 good ICOs that I'm very, very excited about, very, very interested in. So cryptocurrency diversified lending platform space, very volatile, very rewarding, but it's very volatile. So you don't want to have 99.9% of your portfolio in the lending platform space. You don't want to do that. So you want to have some quote unquote ICOs, some buy and hold, I call them ICOs, some buy and hold ICOs, in addition to being in a lending platform space. And of course, you also want to own some Bitcoin, and you want to own some of the altcoins, right? So you want to own Ethereum, in my humble opinion, right? You want to look into that. We own Ethereum, we own Bitcoin, and right, so we own some cryptocurrencies, and we love titanium as an ICO, and we love electronium as an ICO. So I'm going to go over this one real quick. This is an interesting one because for me, it's an ICO that I think sometimes as investors we make the mistake of thinking, well, if I'm not interested, they're not interested. Right, but what you really got to look at is there a good use case? Is there space? Is there a market for the ICO? Right, so you want to look at that. Then obviously you want to look at the team behind the ICO. So Refereum is a platform for gamers. So it says here, reclaiming $100 billion in advertising to reward gamers. Very, very interesting use case, very, very interesting project and idea, right? Gaming is huge, guys. It's huge. I am not a gamer. And when I say that respectfully. I used to be a big time Madden guy, right? I used to play Madden, used to, put a few dollars up playing Madden, right? I used to do that. So I don't do that anymore, but I know gaming is huge, right? I was a Call of Duty guy at one time, right? So I know that gaming is huge, and this is when I was obviously younger, right? Before children. But so gaming is huge, right? And so think about it: reclaiming $100 billion in advertising, guys, to reward gamers. So they're cutting out the advertising, or they're revamping it. They came up with a different way to do it, and that's in my sense, in my experience, that's very, very huge. Refereum establishes blockchain-driven accountability in the marketing industry for the first time, connecting over 100,000 gamers, developers, and streamers. And I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys, but the Refereum and the people behind it have been already around doing their thing already. So they quote unquote have an established community already, and or company already. And so that's important to note as well, because they're not coming from a naive hope something works background. They're coming from an experienced background, whether it be in marketing and gaming, or the expenses and these type of things, the marketing expenses that come with gaming. So I like what they're doing. It says gamers, developers, and streamers. So there's 3 people that are going to be involved there, right? So people play the games, people make the games, and people who promote, right? These are streamers who promote the game or promote the gaming space, right? And so I'm going to go over the white paper quickly as well, but Refereum Introduction with Dylan. This is a video. It's 3 minutes and 45 seconds long. Let me play it for you. Let me play it for you. Like I have. Okay, guys. So that is, listen, that is a brilliant idea and a brilliant concept. I can tell you that for personally, cutting down on the marketing costs, giving the developers an incentive, giving gamers an incentive, and giving quote unquote influencers, and that's just someone who decides to promote, right? Whether you have a YouTube channel or whether you have a Facebook fan page or whether you just do something on your own Facebook page, you can be rewarded for doing that and promoting the gaming facility, promoting this referee. Love it. Love the idea. For me, it's a good use case, right? There's something behind it, right? And so remember, the ICOs is the brilliance behind them is it allows the average Jane and average Joe to be able to participate. Where we're in where normally only the quote unquote accredited investor or the community out there that I like to call they, who don't want us to win, we're only able to participate. Okay, so now we can. And so we're talking about an ICO that starts at a penny where you can participate in, guys. So what do you think? Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense to you? Is that a big marketplace to you? 100 billion in advertising. That's a big space. And so in the gaming community, I'm going to go over that too, but it's big, it's huge, right? So you got the gamer, you got the influencer, and you got the developer. Influencers earn more with Refereum. Maximize influence with any size following. Exactly. Do it all with no legal fees or setup costs. Love it. The gamer earns rewards for doing what they love. They use the Refereum to buy games. I mean, it's just brilliant. Merchandise, secure purchases, and rewards. And developers minimize game distribution costs, which we all know that's huge for developers. Use high-performing referral marketing. Yep, it works. Referral marketing works. I mean, point, period. Sponsor cash prizes for esports clients and more, right? Develop a community, get some buzz going around. And there's an incentive to do it as well because you're going to be saving a lot of marketing. Blockchain e-commerce, and this is just a video that shows how it kind of all works. You guys can watch that on your own. There's a lot of demo blockchain product and utility today to watch that. But I love it. Refereum is the simplest, fastest, and most secure way to market. Their team is huge, guys. You want to definitely check out the team. Buy and sell games on the blockchain. Join over 100,000 streamers. So you already have a community of 100,000 streamers. And I can guarantee you when this ICO hits, it's going to be popular. And as an investor, that's what you want. You want something that's popular. The reason why Electroneum is taking off the way it has is because it's extremely popular. And, we were blessed to get in on that day one and definitely, saw, the big gains from doing so. Join over 100,000 streamers and gamers using Refereum today. Download utility asset as a sample. So alpha game developers save on distribution costs by directly rewarding influencers who stream and share their games. I mean, it's just a win-win-win. Use Unity to make integration even easier. So, I mean, Twitch and Unity have done their own thing. They've done their thing, and they're backing this project, which is very, very smart, which is huge for Refereum. So they got backing from people who have done their thing. Let's just say we're excited to reward streamers directly, and that Refereum finally takes the guesswork out of successful user acquisition campaigns. Daybreak is, I'm guessing that might be a game platform. Use it today. Unique referral links, open source code, eliminate fraud and high fees, community of 1,000 streamers and gamers. Here's the token details. If you're interested in that, hard cap is 25 million. It's 1 cent per token, guys, 1 cent per token, right? And so the whole idea is about the ICOs is you want to look at that team. You want to think of the project. You want to know if the team has had success running or doing something prior. Right? I mean, that's for us. That's what we certainly want to do. And most importantly, do you think it's something that will be popular? I think this will 2.5 billion tokens for sale. Smart contract engineer is this guy here, Oleski. I cannot say his last name. The white hack who saved millions in the July's multi-sig exploit. Very, very cool. Utility token. You can read more about it one there. ERC20 token is huge. Smart contracts, I think, are phenomenal. February 8th is the token sale date. Then it says if you want to join the waitlist, you would just sign here to join the waitlist, guys. What do you think about that comment, the concept? Leave a comment in the description. I'm going to go over the white paper just a little bit. Referrals on the blockchain, Refereum, white paper. Refereum provides referrals on the blockchain built for the game industry. Refereum is the referral marketplace for gamers. The RFR token rewards gamers for their engagement and purchases with full transparency. Over 150,000 gamers have joined the platform in 2 months since the launch, and a number of gamers continue to grow exponentially. The Refereum solution can be extended easily into other verticals. Our team is made up of veteran game industry experts and world-renowned blockchain specialists. I'm going to look at the team in a second. So the executive summary, the problem is marketing is the most effective conversion tool. Referral marketing, referral-based marketing is the most effective conversion tool to acquire new customers, but untrustworthy actors and expensive micropayments have blocked its ability to scale. This is nowhere more apparent than in the gaming industry. The video gaming industry is 109 billion and growing at 6% annually. the gaming industry, 109 billion. And growing at 6% annually. In recent years, the number of gamers has exploded. Today, 2.2 billion people play games, making it the single most popular digital entertainment content on any device. Inevitably, social platforms like YouTube and Twitch have created strong gaming communities, and influencers and streamers now command promotional power and unprecedented reach. The top 10 influencers have an audience of 242 million, double that of the recent Super Bowl audience. Gaming is now a booming professional sport. An example is esports. With the highest growth in the industry, international super gamer competition can fill stadiums, wow, that rival those that host traditional premier sporting events. The 2016 International DOTA 2 Championship, the richest esport tournament, had a prize of $21 million, double that of the Masters. Wow. Professional gamers are fundamentally changing the market dynamics by bridging the private gaming world and the public sporting arena. So guys, that's a big space. For me, as an investor, that's a big space. To me, they're looking to solve a problem in the marketplace. That's huge for an investor. So you're talking about a huge space to get into, and it's growing, right? It's not shrinking. So the gaming industry is growing on average by 6% a month. And you're talking about just solving a problem. Solving a problem, guys. So that's huge. Competition among game developers is intense. Blockbuster game developers now spend 2 to 3 times the development costs from marketing and advertising to traditional channels to create buzz. At the same time, online customer acquisition costs are also rising. A few dominant platforms capture the majority of advertising dollars, always the case. And so they're looking to solve a problem. Brilliant idea. An average of 30% of developers' revenues is in distribution fees. So this is Refereum, is a referral marketing blockchain platform. So, and I'll let you guys look over that, but that to me is huge. And we're talking 1 cent. And so the brilliant thing about the place we are today is we're in a place, in my opinion, right, the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of mankind. We get to participate in the arena, in the space that is usually reserved for the ultra wealthy. And we can participate in projects and ideas like Refereum and electronium and titanium, right? Things that we think, can be, the last man standing in the prospective spaces, 2, 3, 5, 10 years from now, or originally we weren't able to participate in that. So that's what this is, guys. This is our chance, as I like to say. Love this idea, love this concept, but definitely let me know what you think about it in the comments. Definitely check out this white paper. And let me see, I'm going to look at the team and tell you how you can get on the wait list. So let's look at this team. I like the site, it's working nicely. Click on team. And here's some of the people from the team. Dylan Jones is the founder. There he is there. Alistair Dolan, Chief Technical. Sloan Earl, Business Development. Nick Klingsman, Tools Developer. So here's the team. You can look them up. And you guys, look, you Google, you check the images, you make sure they're real people. Okay, you do your homework, you do your due diligence, that type of thing. It's a penny. And so what you want to look at is those things that I mentioned. The team, the success behind the team, the use case, the marketplace that they're looking to enter in. Are they really solving a problem in that prospective space? For me, this checks all the boxes for me. Then you have some advisors. And again, you want to do your homework, right? You want to check these guys out. That's interesting. That was the guy who did that, the white hacker. But so you want to listen. It's a Google. It's an image. You make sure the images work. Do your homework, trying to check them out. See if they might have a LinkedIn, that type of thing. This talks about the different places that Refereum has been mentioned. I like what Cointelegraph says. I think the Refereum cryptocurrency uses blockchain tech to bypass traditional advertising companies and complex legislative and geopolitical restrictions. So solving a problem in the marketplace. Join the future of gamers. And so you just click join the wait list here. And here's the thing that I will say about the ICOs and the way things are going in the ICO space. With regulation and things like that. because I am in the cryptocurrency space, right? Because I am in the cryptocurrency space, I understand that it's very, very volatile. ICOs, right? They're risky. We don't know if a company's going to come to fruition. We're saying we believe in the project and we're willing to help grow that project, right? But in addition to that risk, whether or not a company can, do their thing or stand the test of time, the additional risk is being having your cryptocurrency stolen away from you. That's another risk. And so what we do is we have a VPN. And we have a VPN because it provides a measure of safety for us. And you're going to need that in the cryptocurrency space. There's two things that you want to do in the cryptocurrency space. One is you always want to protect your Wi-Fi, right? You want to protect your Wi-Fi at all costs. You want to surf anonymously with the VPN if you can do that. Again, because there are people trying to get your cryptocurrency. And so surfing anonymously allows you to pick a country where you choose to put your IP address or have your an IP address come from, right? So, for instead of the Philippines, right? Where you live, you want to do it from the UK, right? You want to be able to surf anonymously because a lot of times people track where you are from your IP address. They track where you are for your IP address. And so in the world of cryptocurrency, it is about 100% anonymity and privacy. So VPN is certainly something that you want to do for a lot of reasons. So for me, it's not just enough to protect the Wi-Fi. So you choose a good VPN service like CyberGhost. I use CyberGhost. I use NordVPN. I use more than one for my own reasons. I like to keep it going, right? So, and I'm going to get another one just to do that. But, so surfing anonymously this way, your VPN comes up that you're in the UK when you're really in the Philippines, okay? That type of thing, because one of the ways they can check is through your IP. So you want to look into those for sure. Again, the two I recommend is CyberGhost and VPN. This is the top 10 list, and I like CyberGhost. I like them. I really like them. VPN is good as well. I use CyberGhost probably the most. So look into the VPN thing. Make sure that you get one. Again, so you want to get your a wallet, and I'm going to talk about that as well. A hardware wallet. I'll do a video on that, whether it be Ledger Nano S or Ledger Nano Blue or Trezor, something like that. Some people like KeyKey. I've never used that. And you also want to get yourself a VPN anytime you begin to enter the cryptocurrency space and you click to go online. You want to have a VPN before you do so, right? Protecting your Wi-Fi and more importantly, surfing anonymously. So how do you get started? You join the wait list, right? And it's going to ask you some stuff. It's white paper. Right, it's going to ask you some stuff, and you click there to join the wait list, and you just fill in the information. Ask you what's your name, that type of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, so they're going to ask you this different stuff here. This is one that I've already signed up with. You put your first name, you hit enter, and then you go down there. They're going to ask you whether or not you live in the U.S. This type of things like that. The U.S. has some regulations and stuff right now for ICOs. And what they did is they did a blanket. They put into motion something that was blanket because of the ICOs that were in the financial trading and investment ICOs. And so they have some restrictions for you people who live in the U.S. Right? So they have some restrictions there in terms of being able to participate in an ICO. So you just fill it out there, and you kind of go from there. I personally have I like this one. Done the wait list for this one, and it's a couple three that is just wait list because their ICO is not started for a while now. Like everything about it, like the team, I like the idea behind it. I think it has it solves a problem in the marketplace, right? In their prospectus space, it solves a problem. I think that marketplace is big at 109 billion and growing at 6% annually. That is how that goes. I don't know how it's going to go in terms of a referral link. I think you may have one. I do. I'll have a link in the description if there is one. One of the good things about a link in the description, quite honestly, that it saves you from the phishing scams, because that is big in crypto. It's big in the cryptocurrency space. My Ether wallet is a prime example of that. People put up phishing sites where it looks like the real site, looks like almost identical to the real site, but it's not. And then you're sending in your Bitcoin or you're sending in your Ethereum to participate in what you think is an ICO or something, and it's not. And so your referral link can help and kind of save you from that as well. But yeah, this is an ICO, guys. And again, we wanted to diversify, continue our diversification, add some more ICOs to the ones that we have. So we started looking into them. Really like Refereum, and I like it because, again, I'm not in the gaming space, but I know it's huge. I'm no longer in the gaming space, but I do know that it's huge, and I think this is a brilliant idea and a brilliant concept. And it's a matter of participating in it and supporting that mission, and then let the team go out and do what it's going to do. So, we did that with Electroneum, believed everything about Electroneum and what they were looking to do, mass adoption of cryptocurrency, being able to mine crypto on your phone. Like the idea, like the concept, like the team, we participated in it. And the great thing about ICO, guys, is you gotta remember something in this cryptocurrency space. You don't have to wait for stuff to get to $1 to make money. Like seriously, you don't. All right, so you get some stuff at a penny or less. And a few $100s can turn into, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 depending upon how you play it. And so, yeah, that's the one I'm going to do. I'm going to do another video or another ICO here in a bit. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that it's solving a problem in the marketplace? That's the number one thing besides the team, right? Right? Yeah, it's kind of, the team has to have some experience. The team has to have, some credibility behind it. And I look at that team, and they do massive credibility, massive experience, and they're staying in their lane, and they understand the woes in their space, and they're looking to the woes or ills in their space, and they're looking to solve it. And I like it. And the most important part of it is a big space. Now, if it was, a $200,000, the $200,000 space, that would be different. When you're talking about 109 billion in the gaming space, that is huge, and it's growing. And if you're talking about having a tournament or whatever that was, and the prize was 21 million, that's a big space. That's a big space. And now they're looking to, they're looking to have gamers be able to live from gaming. Just like this, remember when everybody thought skateboarding and riding on them bikes and doing all kind of things, and no one thought that those poor guys were never going to be able to make money from that. Remember that? Think about that. Think about that. Think about that now, right? And so this is huge, in my humble opinion. So yeah, I'm going to look to participate in this space. And yeah, very, very excited about it. Very, very excited. I'm going to look to participate in the space, and I'm very excited about it, guys. So listen, if you like the concept, you think it's a good one, let me know in the comments. And by the way, in addition to that, let me know if you'd like to hear or see more videos on ICOs versus just doing videos on the London platform space. Let me know if you'd like to get more information on ICOs. I call them the buy and hold ICOs. And remember, just because it's a buy and hold, it's a future project that comes to fruition 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, doesn't mean that you can make money on the way. We made money on the way with Electroneum, like lots of money. And so it doesn't mean that you can't make some money on the way. And once you kind of learn a little bit more about the cryptocurrency space, you can learn how to trade, sell, and then take some money off the top. And then as the market goes up and down, you can buy more, at a lower price later, right? And so exciting space. I'm glad that, guys, that's the thing I always say is, number one thing is get involved in the cryptocurrency space. Number 2 is do it safely. Number 3 is participate with the number 1 player in the space, and that is Bitcoin. And if you can, if at all possible, compound, leverage your money if you can in the ICO space. Then the buy and hold ICO space, you can, again, purchase, invest, believe in the project, and take some money on the way up. Okay. All right, guys. So listen again. Let me know if you'd like to learn or see more videos on the ICO space. Please let me know, and also let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to cover, whether it be more VPNs, whether it be more on just blockchain technology, whether it be more on the difference between an ICO and a buy and hold ICO versus a lending platform. Let me know in the comments. Definitely looking to provide value to you guys every day, every chance that I can. That I get. So listen, thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, smash that like button. I would appreciate that. And again, we are new to the YouTube channel space. We've done most of what we've done on Facebook and our Facebook fan page. And so we definitely would appreciate you guys subscribing to support the channel. Don't forget to ring that bell so that you can get notification of what we're doing on our next video. Listen, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and we shall see you guys soon. See ya.